What's happening, folks? Welcome back to the 182 News YouTube page. I appreciate you checking out this video. I love blink-182 tattoos. To me, it is the ultimate pledge of allegiance to the Blink when you love a band so much that you'll give them your thigh, maybe even a forearm, a tricep. I just love seeing them. Their music means so much, and I enjoy seeing what the fan base does with their tattoos. I posed the question on the podcast Instagram the other day, do you have any Blink ink? If so, send it over. I want to see it. I want to talk about it on the YouTube page, and we are going to go through some of those submissions. If you have Blink-182 tattoos, I would love to see them. DM me on the Instagram page at 182newspod, or you can also email them to me. I'll drop that email address below. Let's see what was sent in. What are you all doing with your fandom as far as Blink ink goes? Let's start here. This one was sent in by Travis Baker. This dude's already got a leg sleeve going. Oh my God. He's got the Skankin' Rabbit. He's got the Mark, Tom, and Travis show. Mark, I see there. Blink-182 logo. I see like the 9 style Blink logo. Got the OG Blink, the Alice in Wonderland bunny. I mean, man, this dude's got all the eras covered, it looks like. That's really rad. Man, this one is killer. So this is that anime logo, OG one. And JP Tron Walker, an incredible tattoo artist, had the honor of recreating this. It was made in sticker form. They did a hoodie with it, a t-shirt. And I think this is one he blasted on somebody. He sent this to me. I don't think it's his. I think it's one he had the honor of doing, which is sick. I mean, just look at that. Banging. Here we have one of mine, actually. This is the split personality. This is covering my back, and it scares my mom. But this one's kind of rad. It means a lot to me because one of my first interviews on the podcast was with Mr. T-Shirt, Blink's merchandise guy. And this was right after this toy, this action figure thingy had just come out. And I asked if anybody had had a tattoo of that he had seen. He said no. And I said, you know what? I think I'm going to get one. And I followed through. So there you have it. This one's rad, sent in by Clandestine Stardust. What's really cool about this, obviously it's Boxcar Racer lyric and the logo, but she was telling me that she had, I believe it's Tattoo Tay or Tattoo T, Anthony Celestino, who played bass in Boxcar Racer at their live performances. He's a tattoo artist now, and she had him do this. So that's pretty sick. That's some next level shit to have somebody in the band perform a band tattoo. It reminds me of Jordan from Newfound Glory. He does tattoos during downtime from tour. A lot of fans travel from all over, fly over, get to kick it with Jordan and get blasted. It's pretty sick. This is from Carmen, who does her own tattoos in Orlando, I believe. She's got some sick Blink tats. Let's see what she sent in here. Oh, I love Skankin' Rabbit coming through the UFO. Goes right into Mark, Tom, and Travis show. I see a little trio right there. Dang. 182 on the fingers. I believe that was a poster. That Enema logo. Untitled. She's got the Hemnem octopus. Look at that. Bored to Death. Oh my goodness. This one might take the cake. The sombreros. Oh my God. This was mine. This was the OG one. I think this is my most recent Blink tattoo, but it's right there. I had a big decision to make. Do you go with the OG, the 1994 Rama 1/2 edition like this, or do you go with the recreated one we saw a little bit earlier from JP Tron Walker? I decided to keep it old school, went with the black and white, and there you have it. I was happy with how this one turned out. That was one of the ways I started off this sleeve. This is my buddies. This is the classic One More Time logo. The thing I love about these is when it looks like the marker. Like if you look at this album cover, I mean, it looks like it was done in 2 seconds with just like a dry erase marker or something. And the way that the tattoo artist emulated that turned out really, really rad. I love this one. This is from Washburn 182. This is old school. So Tom had this on his arm, still does. He built around it. But Tom's is probably the first Blink tattoo ever that looked just like that. So that's really sick to have that classic Skankin' Rabbit right there in the circle with the bands going around it. I dig this one. Oh, there's a cane from Rama, the OG logo. This was Dan Dimitri. Thanks for sending this in. You can't go wrong. Classic design there. This was sent in by 182 Tribute, and this is a newer take on the split personality. So this is a rad rendition of this artist interpretation of that split personality. They did sign posters of this, and it dropped not too long ago, but I can't believe the detail in this. I mean, that's pretty gnarly. I like the incorporation here of the best album in the history of the world, Take Off Your Pants and Jacket, inside the Untitled era Smiley. I dig that. That was from Hi, My Name is John. Thanks for sending that in. Aaron Burke sent over a few. I like it when there's multiple to choose from. So he's got the classic Skankin' Rabbit. He's got the Hi, My Name is Mark Octopus. Love that for sure. And the Blink Smiley. It's interesting for me, you know, when people go with either the Untitled Smiley, now we've got the newer one. Do you go with the 5 arrows? Do you go with the 6 arrows? Us nerds, we pick that apart. This is clean. Shane Hernandez sent this over, Skankin' Rabbit. I love the little bit of shading that's put in there. Shaning. But yeah, this one turned out great. That is as clean of a Skankin' Rabbit as you can get. This is from Gracie. She went with the new JP Tron edition of the Ranma anime sticker, and gosh, that one is just amazing. It kind of makes me think I should have went with the newer one, to be honest. I still have another arm. This one is sick. Little half sleeve going on from Martin Swain. We Can Live Like Jack and Sally. Obviously has the little characters there with the Blink logo built behind it. I dig that. I just love seeing all these different artists' interpretation of Blink and Blink lyrics, and you can see which songs mean the most to certain people or certain lines. It's just really cool. I genuinely love just seeing these. Look at this. This is a Circle Jerks edition of Skankin' Rabbit. That's pretty unique. This one was sent in from Melanie. This is like Santa Untitled. Classic. You can't go wrong with that. This one's rad from Matt Robinson. This reminds me, I need to go look, but at one point there were images of early Blink California album art designs floating around. I think I even shared them at one point. But this to me looks like one of those album covers that just didn't quite make the cut. So that's really sick, man. I love that D-face artwork from California. The tattoos people get of those, it just looks amazing. Simon Michelle, sorry, I don't know which way, from Simon. Incredible Travis portrait here. Portraits are something that I'm scared of. I feel like you got to do major homework if you're going to get a portrait done. This artist nailed it. That looks incredible. This one is sick from Fivanch. This is kind of a Vegas interpretation of the Untitled album art, you know, built inside the little poker chip there along with the dice. I think that's really cool. I was thinking that maybe this would have been back with the Vegas residency, although he's got one more time there, so it seems newer than that. I believe he said this was from like the When We Were Young weekend, so that's really cool. And obviously to timestamp that memory and that memento, it's pretty cool. Classic UFO with the Skankin' Rabbit. Can't go wrong there. Another just classic OG Skankin' Rabbit. Man, I feel like I should get a Skankin' Rabbit. I've already got the split personality though, so I'm like, man, I don't know. I've got a lot of Blink tattoos. I probably should stop. This is from David Sully. This is awesome. So one of the things that I think is about as rad as it gets when it comes to tattoos is getting handwritten lyrics. So this is one where Mark had sent him a postcard with his favorite lyric, "Tomorrow holds such better days." Obviously a line that means a lot to a lot of people. And to have that in Mark's handwriting and incorporated into a tattoo, that's about as sick as it gets, to be honest. This is from Sam Houston. I love the Hi, My Name is Mark hat. Love the Blink shirt. And he's got the classic smiley on the arm. Telling you, you can't go wrong there. I think at minimum, everybody should have that. All right, that's what we have so far. This was a lot of fun. I love seeing these. Again, please send in your Blink-182 tattoos or sideband land. We can do Simple Creatures, Boxcar, Angels, you name it. I'm down to look at it. Send those into the podcast Instagram page or email them over, and maybe we'll have a volume 2 of this. We shall see. Talk soon.